All right, Christopher, you have a really great start here, but you have some issues that I want to address. So first of all, you want to make a platformer. So you want to make it so that this bear kind of walks on something. That makes a lot of sense. It's a good idea. You have a few problems. So problem number one is your jump code. So define jump. If up arrow is pressed, then change y by 10. Okay, so maybe if I press up, I should move up. But that's not happening. That's weird. Oh, I see. When space key is pressed, then I should run my jump code. So I don't have to hit up to run this jump code. I should hit space bar, and then it's going to run my jump code. Okay, let me try that. So it's doing the costume change, and it's running the jump code, but I'm not moving up when I press my space bar. Oh, I see. It's because when I press space bar, then I run my jump code. When my jump code is running, if I'm holding the up arrow, if my up arrow key is pressed, then I'll change y by 10. So when I press spacebar, if my up arrow key is pressed, then change y by 10. So if I'm pressing my up arrow key, when I hit spacebar, now he's jumping. That does not seem like what we want. I think we could get rid of this. And I think we could just say that jump is change y by 10. So now when I press spacebar, he moves up a little bit. Okay. Another thing, we should probably have, at the start of the game, we should have a go-to tell him where to start. So now no matter where I move, whenever I start my game, it'll go back to the beginning. We have two more problems, Christopher. Problem number one, when I press the down arrow, I sink into the floor. We need gravity so that your character falls down, and we need collision. So for gravity, what we could say isn't if down arrow key is pressed, then change y by negative 10. We could just say change y by negative 10. Now I'm always falling. Maybe I'm falling by a little too much. I like to do negative 2 for gravity. It's just a personal preference. You can do any number. So now, if I press spacebar and I go up, my character will naturally just be falling down. You can make that faster by increasing the number, Christopher. We need one more thing, and that's collision. So what we'll add another if. So I'll say if my character is touching color, and I'm going to use 31. So if I'm touching color 31, 50, 100. And actually, so backdrop. So if I'm touching that color, so let's go to fill. Let's go to 31. It has to be exactly the same numbers. 31, maybe 50, I said, 100. Let's see that. Okay, that's fine. So if I'm touching this color, if I'm touching 31, 50, 100, 31, 50, 100, if I'm touching that color, then I should, so I'm going to change y by 2, that's going to be gravity. And then if I change y, so changing y by negative 2 is going to move me down, that's going to be gravity. And I'm going to move down, and if I move down, and I touch the floor, then I'll just move back up to where I was. So now, I'm still sinking. If I'm touching color green, is this code running? Let's try 3. Why is he stopping there? Give me 1 second, I have to debug this. I have to figure out why he's not moving. Change y by 6. Let's see. Okay, so now he's not sinking into the floor. If I move up, see, so he falls down. Now he's sinking into the floor. Why would he not detect this color until he gets so low? If I'm touching this color, okay, maybe the color detection is off. 31, 50, 100. 31, 50, 100. Go down by 2. if I'm touching this color, okay, let me pause this code with the animation. Okay. Let's make him say something if I'm touching the color, just to see if it's working. Okay, so he's not detecting the color for some reason. Forever, change y by -2, so move down, and if I touch this color, let's say hello. Let me try a more obvious color. Let's do 100, 100, 100. Maybe that'll help him. If he's touching color, 100, 100, 100. Okay, so now he can see that the color's there. So for some reason he wasn't seeing that color I gave him. We can move up, we can move left and right. And for some reason left and right is now giving me trouble. This should be 2. This doesn't need to be so high. What is making him do that little bounce? Is he changing a costume? So he's going to move down by 2. If I'm pressing right arrow, he's going to move over by 10. Okay, maybe if I do something like this. Why is this bear giving me such a hard time? Okay. Left right arrow press. This should work. Oh, hello for 2 seconds. There we go. There's the problem. I'm getting frozen every time I say hello. Okay, now we have fluid movement. So I'm successfully touching the color. I'm saying hello. When I hit the green flag, I start. Let me see what this does. I'm just curious. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Let's set it to size 50. So the problem was that I was saying hello for 2 seconds, which would pause my code for 2 seconds. Now we have a bear. I need to put in the jump back in. I had deleted the jump because I was trying to figure out my issue, which I now know, so I'll just bring Control Z a bunch of times to bring the jump back. Okay. Alright, so now we have working code. So we can jump, and we can step on the ground. Maybe now, Christopher, you could add some obstacles using some of this code. And unfortunately, the color didn't work correctly for the other color I want to try. Maybe I'll try 30, 100, 100. Let's try that. I just want to see what works. 30. I didn't do it. There we go. Okay, so this green is working. Let's get darker green. This is also working for some reason. Oh, it's because I didn't change the color to that. $29, 143 works. Is that color actually 29, 143? 30, 147. Interesting. So it's not this time. This time we have a slightly different color, but now it's actually working. Now it detects the color. Okay. Anyway, this video is taking way too long, Christopher. I'm just gonna send it to you. Hopefully, get some good ideas.